It's that time again.
And welcome fans of flip clocks, and obviously this is not a flip clock. I was actually sent this clock to review. My first, what you see here is a real wood laminated block that, in this case, I've got it set to respond to sound, and shows the date, the time, temperature, and humidity. And most people who see this, their first response is cool, and it is. It's a multifunction clock. It has alarms. You can see the quality there of the wood laminate. I wouldn't recommend dropping it. I'm sure it would mess up pretty good. But the clock displays quite well. Comes in a box with the instructions, and to set there's 3 alarms. There's different settings for the intensity, whether you want it to be on constantly, and all that stuff. And it may seem a little complicated, so especially if you're trying to read the Japanese, Chinese version. So let's go ahead and read. When you read the English version here, if you follow the directions, it's fairly straightforward to set all these different functions the way you want the clock to work. I liked how they said it. If they recommend that during peacetime that you go ahead and use this. I'm not sure what they meant by that, but I thought that was funny, because when you set it up with the 4 batteries, 4 AAA batteries, which are here. There's where you plug in the USB cord, and there's how you set it. That USB cord will plug into any standard block for your cell phone charger. But anyway, when you do use the batteries, I've had this now for about 6 weeks, and when you do use the batteries, it will go through them in about a month, even when you have it set to come on and off to sound. So, like I said, it's a clock that was given to me to review. That's full disclosure. Now the color of the digits is much better than what's rendering here in my picture. It's more like this thing here. And like I said, the sound control, really cool. The teens like it. Everybody in my house wants it, but my wife's she's the one who's taking it over. So highly recommended. Check the description for the link.